Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel for another live stream. It's another live watch-along, and this time we turn attention to the fourth professional tier of English football. It is Mansfield Town hosting Hartlepool United in League 2. Like I said, this channel is League 2 and Newport County orientated, so we are going to be doing more neutral League 2 watch-alongs when we get the chance to. Basically every Friday night game, providing I can, providing I'm available to do it, I will do a watch along for it. Tuesday night games, if Newport are not playing, I will do as much League 2 neutral content as I physically can. Before we get into any of the lineups, predictions, anything like that, make sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. As you can see, we are on the road to 4,000 subscribers. So Mansfield fans, Hartlepool fans, get your predictions in the chat. Neutral fans as well, make sure to comment your predictions down below. Let's get into the lineups because that's what everyone is all excited for about the team lineups. How have the two managers, Nigel Clough and Keith Curl, gone about their starting 11? So Mansfield then have gone with 3-5-1-1 as their formation. Christy Pym in between the goals, a back three of Elliot Hewitt, Ollie Hawkins and Riley Harbottle as the three centre-backs. Right wing back, Kellen Gordon. Left wing back is Stephen McLaughlin. Ollie Clark, George Maris and Stephen Quinn are sat behind George Lapsley, who is sat behind Lucas Akins. On the bench for the Stags, it's Scott Flinders, John Joe O'Toole, James Perch, Kieran Wallace, Jason Law, Jordan Berry and Will Swan. In terms of the visitors, Hartlepool United, Keith Curl has gone with a 3-4-2-1. He's gone with Ben Killip in goals, back three of Rollin Meniassi, Alex Lacey and Ewan Murray. The wing-backs, David Ferguson, the captain, and Regan Tumulty. The two in midfield, Mark Shelton and Mohamed Silla. Two inside forwards, Wesley McDonald on the left, Tom Crawford on the right, and Michael Underjoley up front. The bench for the visitors then, Kyle Leffren, Brodie Patterson, Callum Cook, Jack Hamilton, Josh Umrah, Clark Odua, and Joe Gray. Those are the lineups for the two teams this evening. Get your score predictions in down below. We are 6 minutes away from kickoff. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Mansfield, of course, do sit sixth in the League 2 table, whilst Hartlepool United sit rock bottom of the table, yet to win a game all season, Hartlepool United. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. See if Hartlepool can finally get a win this season. They need it desperately, but Mansfield will want to keep up the pace of the top three. Mansfield are currently only 3 points off the top three, so a victory tonight against Hartlepool at Field Mill will put Mansfield Town into the automatic promotion places. And a victory for Hartlepool will actually push them out of the relegation zone. Probably, yeah, up to 20th with a victory for Mansfield. So, it's a big game for both of them. Mansfield trying to keep tabs on that top three, and Hartlepool United desperately trying to get out of that bottom two. Like I said, kickoff is 7:45 at Field Mill. We actually will be there in a few weeks' time, Mansfield. So, be interesting to see if we can get a bit of a scouting report for that game. To be fair, we don't need a scouting report against anyone at the moment. We need a fucking miracle to get something Newport do. So, yeah, there won't be too much there we can look from this Mansfield game and think, oh, that's where we can get at Mansfield, because we're just crap at the moment. So someone could turn up with 7 players and we'd probably still lose. That's how poor we've been this season. But enough of Newport. Attention, like I said, is for Mansfield versus Hartlepool United. In terms of the lineups, I know obviously Keith Curl. Is this Keith Curl's first game in charge or second? But I know obviously he's relatively new to the job. As a new manager, it's very hard to come in and stamp your authority on the lineup when Hartlepool have been going with a similar sort of tactic all season, You can't expect the new manager to come in and completely change that, because A, it can upset players. B, the fans are going to get annoyed. Oh, Sean, if you're going to keep saying that, I am just going to ban you, because there's just no need of it, is it, really? You can also have a vote as well on the poll, guys. 43% say Mansfield will get the victory, 29% saying Hartlepool United, 29% saying the draw. Better get the game on now, because we are getting closer to kickoff. We're 4 minutes away from kickoff in this fixture, and I do probably fancy Mansfield to get the win here. Look, it's going to take it's going to take a big ask for Hartlepool to come to Mansfield and get something from them. Yes, I think they're capable of it. They've got some, good players in their starting 11, Hartlepool. Don't get me wrong, attacking wise anyway, they've got Silla who can get forward from midfield. And you just look at that sort of front three with the inside forwards and the striker. Wes McDonald is, a prolific attacker at this level. Tom Crawford as well is a very good player, and Joy Lee is probably their best player. So they have got options going forward, and they can hurt teams going forward. Right, let me just quickly see if we can get that on there. But big up to everyone for tuning in, though. Please absolutely smash that red subscribe button. Hit the like button if you haven't done so already. First real proper League 2 watch along this is apart from Newport. So, bear with me if I get different players wrong at certain moments. Hull City are also playing Luton Town in the Championship, if there are anyone interested in that, of course, but I doubt it. Everyone's more worried about this game. I don't know. There's no Premier League game or on anything like that, so attention may be turned to this, and rightly so, because if it wasn't for League 2, League 1, Championship, the Premier League would be nothing, because there would be nothing to. Because the lower leagues essentially set the Premier League up for the success that it's got, really, apart from obviously the money, of course. Just refresh in a minute. It's very slow at the moment. I don't know why that is. Like I said, we're not kicked off yet, but we will be kicking off shortly. But big up to the True Red. Big up to Sean as well. When you do come back in, Sean, please try and be respectful in chat. Right, I don't know why it's not. That's really irritating. It's bloody froze just as they're about to kick off. So I'm going to have to. Don't worry, it's fine. We'll just do a quick refresh. It's fine. There's nothing that a quick refresh won't fix. In that right, chat? Right, hopefully it comes back on now. Bayern Munich are winning 1-0 for anyone that is interested in that. They're beating Bayer Leverkusen by 1-0. I'm hoping that we can actually get this game on now. Right, let me just quickly refresh. But yeah, I do predict Mansfield will win this game. They've just got too many good players. And they've got options off the bench like Will Swan, Jordan Berry, players who can influence the game from the bench. Well, I just don't think Hartlepool have got that in terms of the quality that Mansfield have got. Mansfield have got Will Swan, who's a very good striker. Right, the game is on my screen. But I am going to have to put the stream that you can see me on my phone so I can answer comments and stuff like that. They're just doing a minute's silence at the moment. I don't know if it's a silence or a minute's applause. I can't really... Yeah, it's a minute applause. Sometimes they do a minute silence. Sometimes they do a minute applause. But they are doing the minute's applause. I'm not too sure what for. Someone probably has unfortunately passed away. Probably. Yeah, so just a minute applause. I prefer that. Obviously, I get the minute silence, but I would always prefer a minute applause over a minute silence just because there's more chance of someone like ruining it in a minute silence, where if someone does try and ruin it in a minute's applause, the applause are going to echo that anyway. So they have done a minute's applause. Mansfield fans are ready to go for this fixture. You can see them absolutely bouncing in that far corner, to be fair. They're really up for this Mansfield. And why shouldn't they be? Friday night under the lights. 6th in the league. If they win this, they go into the automatic promotion places. And it is Mansfield to get underway. It's George Maris to get us underway at Field Mill. So George Maris gets us underway, and he's passed it straight to George Lapsley. Instant start from Mansfield. Coming down this right-hand side. Ball comes in already inside the first minute. They're in the box here, Mansfield. Callum Gordon tries to whip it in. Back it comes again. What a start from Mansfield. And Hartlepool finally clear the ball. What a frantic start this is already to this game. Mansfield Town, within inside the first minute of the game, play the ball in towards the final third, but unfortunately for Mansfield, gets cleared by Hartlepool. What a start to the fixture already. Hartlepool are going to go long all game. That's just what's going to happen. Hartlepool are just going to go long all game. And look, do you blame them? Mansfield are the better side. They're bottom of the league. You wouldn't expect them to come out here and be on the front foot all game, would you? Hewitt, back to Gordon. Lovely little play into Gordon. Gordon then this right-hand side for Mansfield. Ball comes in. Only back, George Maris. Into McLaughlin. Ball comes into the box. It's scrambled away. Oh, but Ben Killip gets to it. What a start for Mansfield Town. You can see why they're 6th in the league. An unbelievable start from the hosts. Coming down the right-hand side with Kellen Gordon. Seems to be the way Mansfield are going in this game. Lovely ball out to Kellen Gordon. Manages to whip the ball into the box, but it ended up falling to George Maris, I think it was. But Hartlepool are under the cosh already here. Ollie Clark tries to bring it down, but Hartlepool do win the ball. But Mansfield win it straight back. It will be a free kick to Hartlepool United. Right, I've got some crisps for this game. Yeah, it is ridiculous them sacking the manager. Yeah, I agree. Ball comes in from the free kick for Hartlepool. Flicked it on, but cleared away by Mansfield again. Comes in towards Undodgley. But Ollie Clark smashes it clear, and it will go all the way back to, well, I thought to the goalkeeper for Hartlepool, and it does find Ben Killip in the end. Ben Killip will try and loft this forward, which he does. Please, like I said, make sure to smash a like on the video and subscribe, guys. It really does mean a lot. Kellen Gordon picks it up for Mansfield. Down this right-hand side again. Kellen Gordon hits the ball against David Ferguson, the Hartlepool United captain. And a corner for Mansfield. An electric first 3 minutes from the Stags. Constant Mansfield pressure at the start of this game. Kellen Gordon has already put 3 crosses into the box here for Mansfield. It's definitely a threat for Mansfield down this right-hand side. Corner kick on this near side for Mansfield, though. Ball gets whipped in. Cleared away by Hartlepool. Only as far as George Maris. George Maris finds Kellen Gordon, who swings in a lovely ball towards the back stick. And Meniasse heads the ball to his goalkeeper. What a start to Mansfield Town this is. You can see why they're up there. Constant pressure down the right-hand side with Kellen Gordon. Long ball from Christy Pym, but David Ferguson will intercept for Hartlepool. Plays the ball up the line and should be Christy Pym. Oh, Christy Pym nearly touched that outside of his box. Lucas Akins wins the flick on, but it's a bit too much for George Lapsley to run onto. That'll be camera if Hull City lose tonight as well. Ball in towards Lucas Akins. Is he onside? I think he was offside anyway, but the ball did go out of play for a goal kick to Hartlepool, whether it was onside or not. Sean, you've got one last chance, though. If you do that again, I'm banning you forever. Because how many times have you been told? So if you do that again, and you're gone forever. So, because I've had enough of it now. I keep telling you. So Ben Killip with the goal kick for Hartlepool United, right in front of the visiting fans. Up towards Njolly, but David Ferguson will keep this alive for Hartlepool. Lofts that ball in, but cleared away. And George Maris can play it out to Kellen Gordon. Gordon down the line looking for Lapsley. And I think that was Meniasse who got the tackle to it. But lovely bit of play that from Kellen Gordon. George Lapsley took it around the Hartlepool United man, but I think he did get fouled, to be fair. But the referees give a throw-in to the visitors. Ollie Clark, the captain, plays it into George Maris. Lovely ball into Quinn. Quinn finds McLaughlin. Goes back to Quinn again. Who's Diego? Who the hell is Diego, Sean? Like, what? It's literally irrelevant. Ollie Clark shoots! It's over the bar. First real clear-cut chance in the game. Ollie Clark does unbelievably well to skip a few challenges. And he has a shot from outside the box. Realistically, could have played Lucas Akins in to the right of him. But he does have a shot and it just goes wide of Ben Killip's goal. My thoughts on it is... I don't really have any thoughts on a 9 data, to be honest with you, John. If, you know, without saying really rude, just it's a 9 data at the end of the day, isn't it? Hartlepool in the box, but cleared away by Mansfield. Kellen Gordon. Lovely ball up towards Akins, but defended by Hartlepool, and they will play it, and it's gone out for a Mansfield throw-in. From this first sort of knock-ins of the game, from this first 7-8 minutes of the game, you would say that Mansfield are just too good. They're just so much better than Hartlepool. Every pass, they're not misplacing a pass. They're winning every 50-50s. They've been by far the better team. They've got the better players. But saying that, that doesn't mean that Hartlepool can't go and get a goal, silence the Mansfield crowd, and then sit on that goal. This is what I mean. This is why this is what makes this a really good tie. Because if Hartlepool score, they're going to be sitting on it for their lives. So it'll be their first win of the season. David Ferguson heads it on. And Mohamed Silla wins it, but But Tom Crawford can't manage to flick it up towards Michael Adoji. As a throw in to Hartlepool on this far side. Hull deserve to lose because they just been an international break to make a change. Even if your views don't align with the chairman and you're playing the same night, keep him for the game and then make the change. I can't disagree. You want Mansfield to win 3-1. Is there any reason, Sean? Any reasoning behind that? Or is that just your prediction? David Ferguson was lining a shot up. Here's Wes McDonald. Ball into the box, cleared away. And Lucas Akins is being absolutely fouled all over the shop there from the Hartlepool United man. And he has got a free kick for his side. The ball got played to Akins. And we know the type of striker Lucas Akins is. He's holding the ball up and he's just getting fouled left, right and centre by the Hartlepool man. McLaughlin. That will be a throw-in. A throw-in to Mansfield Town. Akins gets the ball. Lovely bit of footwork from Lucas Akins. Finds Quinn into George Lapsley. Oh, and it should have fell to Callum Gordon, but it didn't. Ben Killett picks the ball up and he can diffuse the attack. It's been all Mansfield Town in this game. All Mansfield for 10 minutes. I'd love to see the stats. I'd absolutely love to see the stats of this game so far because it's literally been Mansfield attack, Mansfield attack, Mansfield attack, Mansfield attack constantly. There's Keith Curl on the side. Hartlepool United manager, of course. Great appointment from Hartlepool, though. Fair play. Excellent appointment. He's probably going to grind out a lot of performances for Hartlepool this season. Every game Hartlepool play, they'll be a lot harder to break down. They will be a lot harder to break down. I think they won't concede as many goals as they have been, but I still think they will lose quite a lot just due to the fact of the lack of quality in the squad. That's what I mean. You know, they've lost games not because of their system, not because of their tactics, but just because they've not got the quality, in my opinion, and in a lot of people's opinion. And it's shown that they haven't got the quality. George Lapsley finds Quinn. Got to come inside to George Maris. He does that very well. George Maris in towards George Lapsley. Lovely ball out to Kellen Gordon. Gordon can whip the ball in, and it is going to be a throw in Mansfield. If you have gone for a Mansfield win in this prediction, you can probably bet 99% of the time you'll get it right because I think the odds absolutely, literally nearly 100% going to win this game. Kellen Gordon. Lovely play from Kellen Gordon, but surely he's fouled the Hartlepool man there, and it is going to be a free kick to Hartlepool United. Well, he was. Kellen Gordon lost the ball, and then he was all over the Hartlepool man trying to get the ball back, dragging him back. It's always going to be a free kick to the visitors. Long ball from Ben Killett. And he has lost the ball, and Hartlepool just cannot play a pass. Lucas Akins in the final third. Lucas Akins has got options. Lucas Akins, what is he doing? Quinn's ball in. It's fallen to Kellen Gordon, intercepted by Wes McDonald. It's all Mansfield Town at Field Mill. Lovely bit of play down the left-hand side. It gets into Quinn. And the ball finds Kellen Gordon at the back post, or, back near side. And Wes McDonald clears, and it is going to be a corner to Mansfield. I'm not too sure who's going to have to take this. I don't know if they're going to play a short corner here. And he has flipped it in. And Ewan Murray is the man that got the header to it. I couldn't see who actually headed it, but Ewan Murray heads the ball behind for another Mansfield corner. Good up to Luca. I hope you're well, Luca. Hope you are well, my friend. So Quinn's ball in again cleared away by Hartlepool. Quinn finds Kellen Gordon. Lovely ball in from Kellen Gordon. It's in the area. Ollie Clark, it's fallen to. It's a scramble in the box. And they need to get rid of this Hartlepool. And Ollie Hawkins pressurizes him to putting it out. Well, I need Mansfield to win, Sean, because Hartlepool are down there with us. In fact, let me have a look at the live table. Yeah, because Mansfield are down there with us. Not Mansfield. No, it's going to be on BBC Sport, isn't it? Hartlepool, excuse me. Hartlepool are down there with us, so we can't afford Hartlepool to pick up any points here. So I'll just go, due to the fact that we need them to drop points, I'll go 2-1 Mansfield. Right, let's get the League Two table up. Yeah, as it stands, Hartlepool are 2 points behind us, as it stands. That's what I mean. That's why I need them to lose. Toby says Hartlepool will win. I hope not, Toby. If you are a Hartlepool fan, then no offence, but I do hope that you lose. If you are a Hartlepool fan. Kellen Gordon whips a ball in. Lapsley still keep the ball alive. George Maris. Such a good player, George Maris. I think they're going to try and just clear this. Regan Tumulty. And it has cleared, and it will be a throw-in to the visitors. Yeah, I'm not bad, Luca. Hope you're well, mate. I did ask. I hope you're well, but... Yeah, I'd say Mansfield are one of the four that'll go up, yeah. Nigel Clough's a very astute manager at this level. Quinn comes forward, but ball gets cleared down the line. Ollie Hawkins gets a foot in it and clears the ball away. Lucas Akins into George Lapsley. Finds Ollie Clark. Lovely ball out towards Kellen Gordon. Mansfield down the right-hand side. Kellen Gordon comes inside the box. Gordon, it's another corner to Mansfield Town. How many corners have Mansfield had in this game? It's constant home pressure from the Stags. Constant pressure from Mansfield Town. George Maris's ball in. Finds George Lapsley. McLaughlin, what's he doing? Ball in the box. Oh, Quinn. George Maris. Maris in the box. Maris. Oh, what's he done? What has George Maris done? George Maris is inside the box. All he has to do is either whip the ball across or have some sort of shot. And, oh, Lord. What has he done there? What a chance that is. He cuts inside, gets inside the box, takes it past their defender, and he just absolutely spoons it. What a chance for Mansfield to take the lead. They're going to get more. They're going to get way more chances, so it's not like that was the only chance. Let's be honest. They're going to get probably another 6 or 7 big chances in this game. And I don't just mean, half chances. I mean big, clear-cut chances. They're probably going to get 2 or 3 more. They've probably had 2 or 3 as it is. Ball goes up, and it should be headed behind it. It is a throw-in to Hartlepool United. No, of course you don't need to explain the reason, mate. Don't worry, I do know. I know exactly why you love Nigel Clough. And they said Brian Clough then. And Jala's... Ooh, that was very ambitious indeed, commentator. And Jolly tried to cut across the goalkeeper, but tried to put it in at the near post. Very cheeky. Throw into Mansfield on this near side. I don't know what's happening here, but 66% possession for Mansfield in this game. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. 66%. With 34% being for... Yeah, Mansfield are by far the better side here. By far the better side. It's not even comparable. Comparable. Like I said, they've just been completely and utterly the better side. I think they're talking to Maniasi, I think. Maniasi is being just assessed by the medical staff. If you go down with a head injury, that's the first thing you should be doing, for the player is checking, because you never know what could happen. He could say he's fine, he could try and run it off, and 2 seconds later he could go down and, be concussed and potentially knocked out or into a coma. So you've got to check head injuries because they are serious. Hewitt into Kellen Gordon. Lovely bit of play from Gordon, and he tries to find a crossfield ball, but comes straight back to Hartlepool, but Hartlepool waste it anyway. Luton are winning 1-0, are they? Who scored for Luton then, Sean? Ferguson blasts it forward. Can we just keep the ball on the pitch, please, lads? Halfway into this first half, Mansfield Town 0, Hartlepool United 0. It's been a weird game so far for both teams. Hartlepool are trying to grow into it and slowly are growing into the game, but as an overall game, it's been completely and utterly Mansfield. But you can see times in the game when they launch the ball up towards Wes McDonald, especially, and Tom Crawford. I know, Jolly, that there are chances for this Hartlepool side, but they're few and far between. And just worry with how good Mansfield are coming through again. McLaughlin shot saved by Ben Killip. Decent effort from McLaughlin from left wing back. And that's what I mean. It's they play the ball into George Maris or whoever it may be, and they just play a lovely ball into the left or the right wing back. It's so pleasing to watch from a Mansfield point of view. Here's a corner to Mansfield, right in front of the away fans as well. This would be... I've been in this end when they've scored. Ball comes in from the corner. It's Lucas Akins! How has Lucas Akins missed? Lucas Akins has missed from 6 yards out. It's a lovely ball into the box. I'm not too sure who wins the initial flick on. It wasn't Ollie Hawkins, it was someone else. Flicked it on, and Lucas Akins has missed from 6 yards out. He's absolutely blasted it over the bar. Mansfield have had 2-3 clear-cut chances, and they've missed all of them. Do you think Hartlepool will get their first win of the season tonight? Not the way they've played so far. Dale are going up. Absolutely not. Maybe if they can get something injected into them in the second half. I don't mean it like that. Bloody hell. I mean, like, if they can get some spirit injected into them, some, more fight, then I think they may get something from it. But from this first half performance, absolutely not. Mansfield are coming forward again for how many times they've done this down this right-hand side, I don't know. There will be a throw into Mansfield as well. My top three I've gone in this order: Bradford, Stevenage, Mansfield. You're a brave man to have predicted Stevenage at the start of the season, Luke. My top three was Bradford, Mansfield, Northampton, I think. Or Bradford, Northampton, Mansfield. I think I put all three of them to get promoted. McLaughlin. Quinn's ball into the box, cleared away again. You could probably say that with all the chances Mansfield have had so far, they don't make, these chances count. You probably could be looking at a 1-0 away victory here if they don't, make uses of these chances, because Mansfield have by far been the better side. Wes McDonald for Hartlepool United. Probably first chance of the game for Hartlepool. Wes McDonald plays it into the ball. Silla! It's blocked shot. Back it comes again for Hartlepool. David Ferguson, the left wing back and the captain, finds Wes McDonald, who's playing as a left inside forward in this game. Back to Wes McDonald again. Ball comes in. And a foul. And it's a free kick to Mansfield. They're having chances. They're slowly having chances, Hartlepool. Lucas Akins. Gordon again. Oh, Gordon has hit it against the Hartlepool man. It's come straight back off him again. Goal kick. Who do I think gets relegated? At the start of the season, I said Hartlepool and Harrogate. I said both of the H's will go down. I'd stick by Hartlepool. I would stick by Hartlepool going down. Harrogate have had a bit of a resurgence this season, to be fair. I still think Hartlepool will. And maybe Rochdale if they don't start picking up points. Because they got a new manager and they're still losing games. Clark with a lovely ball out towards Callum Gordon. Gordon comes forward down this right-hand side. Whips the ball in. It's no one at the back stick. But it'll come back to Elliot Hewitt. Back to George Maris. Just slowly trying to build the ball. Ball comes in towards Aikens. Finds Lapsley. Oh, Aikens nearly. And it's a foul, I think, on Elliot Hewitt there. Mansfield free kick. We're 79 subscribers away from 3.1k, chat. So if you've not yet hit that subscribe button, please make sure to do so. There will be a Newport Leyton Orient watch along tomorrow. Not, unfortunately, going to the game. So there'll be a watch along for that. And then a post-match reaction show, of course, after the game. George Maris. George Lapsley. Elliot Hewitt. George Maris again. It's all Mansfield Town here. Maris. George Lapsley. Finds Ollie Clark. Elliot Hewitt. Plays the ball into Lucas Aikens. Does so well to turn away with the ball. Lucas Aikens goes for a shot. What a save from Killett. McLaughlin. Oh, what a save from the goalkeeper. Double save from Ben Killett in the Hartlepool United goal. Big double save to keep Mansfield at bay. Unbelievable goalkeeping. McLaughlin comes forward yet again for Mansfield. There's constant pressure. McLaughlin into the box. And it will run towards the goalkeeper. Great goalkeeping there from the Hartlepool United goalkeeper. Lucas Aikens, he's got so much space to hit this. It's a fantastic strike. It's an unbelievable save. McLaughlin, and the keeper gets straight back up and saves it for a second time. An unbelievable double save from Ben Killett. I think we'll give Doncaster a good game tomorrow. I think Gillingham could go down because they just can't score goals. They have lost a lot of goals in Verdane Oliver, to be fair. And Michael Mandron is not going to replace you with the goals that Verdane Oliver scored last season. Mike, what minute are you on at the moment? Thanks for tuning in, Paul. Big up to yourself. I'm currently on 31st minute, 14 seconds. So 31:16, 31:17, 31:18, 31:19. Hopefully that allows you to know exactly where I am compared to you, mate. Chest to the back, and it will be comfortable for Mansfield. But yet again, they come forward again. Stephen McLaughlin. I'm going to lose my voice commentating just on Mansfield Town attacks. Ollie Clark. Finds Elliot Hewitt. Elliot Hewitt comes forward with the ball. Advances very... Oh, Maris. Harbottle finds Elliot Hewitt. Ollie Clark does so well to ride the challenge. Elliot Hewitt goes to Ollie Hawkins. They just got so much options going forward, haven't they, Mansfield? McLaughlin's ball into the box, and it's in! Finally, Mansfield Town hit the break. And he's offside! He's offside! Oh, my goodness me! Oh, my goodness me! Who's offside? It's a lovely ball into Stephen McLaughlin, and it has been disallowed for an offside. It's Stephen Quinn who's offside. It's a beautiful cross from Stephen McLaughlin. And what a... Oh, he's marginally offside. Stephen Quinn. Hartlepool fans behind the goal are absolutely loving it. They're celebrating it. Mansfield fans very, very quiet after that. Yeah, Reece Oates is a big miss for them, yeah. Paul is only about 130 behind. That's fine, mate. I'll try not to spoil anything. I'm joking, obviously. Please do hit the like button, though, guys. We are 3 likes away from 30 likes. So that'd be absolutely massively appreciated. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, please make sure to do so. We're 9 away from 3,030. So really pushing this channel forward in the right direction that hopefully I want to take it. I want to get 4K by the end of the season. Throwing on this near side for Mansfield. Big up, William. I tell you what, all my items are selling on FIFA, which is a good thing. Let me just quickly... Is that not a foul? You didn't give a free kick for that, to be fair. Considering you're watching the game, Paul, what has your thoughts been on this first half? Because I know you are watching this game. Would you agree with me that Mansfield are just completely and utterly better than Hartlepool? Or would you say that Hartlepool have had chances? Because to be fair, if it wasn't for that disallowed goal, I think Hartlepool would, Mansfield are hard done by that they're not winning. They've been by far the better side. They're constantly forward down the left and right side. Callan Gordon and Stephen McLaughlin have both been unbelievable for them, down those wing backs. Callan Gordon comes forward. It's another Mansfield corner. Relentless Mansfield corners in this game. I don't even know how many they've had. It feels like every 2 seconds I'm saying Mansfield corner, Mansfield corner, Mansfield corner. Because that's literally what it's been. Big up Reese. Thanks for tuning in. He says, evening, just finished work for the weekend, buzzing for match day tomorrow. Unfortunately, I have to do a watch along for it, but I do enjoy the watch alongs, so I'm not too annoyed about that, to be honest. Ball inside the box, and it's cleared away. And would you guess it? Another Mansfield corner. Loving the Newport County series, by the way. Cheers, William. Glad that you're enjoying it, mate. Like I said, no Newport County series tonight. No Newport County series tomorrow either. And probably none. I might just do it weekdays. I probably won't do it on the weekend. Got too much to do on the weekend. Stephen Quinn's corner. That's an awful corner. Surprised that Hartlepool didn't try and clear that a lot better than what they did, but it is what it is. Throw in to Mansfield on this near side. And he's waiting for Callan Gordon to get over and take the throw in. Like I said, I do enjoy doing the watch-alongs, so it's not the end of the world. I do enjoy them. Clark. It will be a throw-in. Hawkins. Hard ball, lovely little ball inside, but is that not a free kick on the edge? He's not give it. Surely Mohamed Silla's been fouled there by... I think he is going to put... Yeah, he has put George Maris. Tuned in a little late, but looks so one-sided. Do Hartlepool now to come forward? I think they've tried to come forward, but Mansfield are just too good. Yeah, I think he has. I think he is having it terminated. Dale going up. What's your name, Dale going up? Because I don't want to just keep calling you Dale going up every time. I don't know why the goalkeeper's pushed it so far forward. That happens at County all the time. Their goalkeeper or their throw-in taker always push the ball forward. It's just pointless. David Ferguson picks up loose ball. He's tried to go for it. I don't know why he's done that, to be fair. And that's 100% a foul. And George Maris is already on a booking. George Maris is on a booking and he's just flying into tackles, which is so dangerous when you're on a booking. The referee's only just booked you 20 seconds ago. And George Maris is flying into absolutely everything. Very, very poor discipline there from George Maris. And it's a free kick to Hartlepool, not right on the edge, but this is a great chance for Hartlepool United. Free kick, all down to George Maris being in discipline, or ill discipline is the actual word. But so free kick to Hartlepool in a dangerous area. Wes McDonald is over it. So is David Ferguson. You'd expect this to be the right foot of Wes McDonald, the left foot of Ferguson, and it's over the bar. 100% Personally, I would be going with Wes McDonald's right foot there. You can swing it inside and really catch the keeper off guard. But David Ferguson, the left wing back and their captain, is the man that went for it. I think that's their best chance all game, and they've had and that's their free kick. Like I said, make sure to hit the like button and smash the like, hit the subscribe button, smash the like button. That will be much appreciated. Yeah, so Hartlepool currently sit on 6 points, 2 points above, 2 points below the, 2 points from safety. Sorry, and Mansfield currently sit on 20 points, 2 points off the top 3. Murray heads it. It will be a throw-in to Hartlepool. Hartlepool won 1 game, so not so long ago, and the 2 scorers were Hartley and Poole. God, Paul, why? Up towards Lucas Akins, but Ben Killip will. That must have been in the Papa John's Trophy because they haven't won in the league all season. David Ferguson will try and get this under control. I will, at halftime, just quickly go and get a drink because I'm actually very, very thirsty. So I will get a drink when we have halftime here at Field Mill. Right, let me just quickly sort this out. Also, I have got my I bought my Leicester ticket earlier, so I have got my my Leicester ticket for the game at the King Power, which I believe we can actually get something from that, to be fair. Lucas Akins plays into Steve McLaughlin. He's wasted that little bit, but finds Akins. George Maris into Elliot Hewitt. The career mode should be back on Monday, Sean, providing I'm okay to do it. Yeah, I'll probably do it Monday before the darts watch along. So I'll probably do it at an earlier time of probably 4:30, 5 o'clock, and then the dart stream will start at 7. For me, I think League 2 is massively very underrated because of the quality of the players. There's some hidden gems in there. Just look at Brandon Thomas-Asante at West Brom, signed from Salford. And there's a lot more as well. There's a lot more, not just Brandon Thomas-Asante. Headed option or headed effort goes straight down the throat of Ben Killip. I'll tell you what, the longer this goes on at 0-0, it's gonna benefit Hartlepool 100%. But saying that, Mansfield coming forward, and Kellen Gordon has got the whole of Mansfield in terms of space. The ball comes in. As a great deflection, cleared away, smashed up towards Njoli, but of course it's going to come straight back to Mansfield. Would you expect anything else other than it being straight back to Mansfield? Ball up to Kellen Gordon. He's done ever so well to keep it in. Gordon's cross. And headed away. Mohamed Silla tries to clear it, but finds David Ferguson into Wes McDonald. Flicks it around the corner for Silla. And great play from George Maris. Elliot Hewitt does win the ball back. Ollie Clark finds Gordon. Gordon's ball in towards Akins. Finds George Lapsley, but Mohamed Silla again has a chance to bring it forward. Tom Crawford up towards Njoli. Hartlepool on the break. And great defending from Stephen McLaughlin, showing exactly why he's one of the best defenders in the league. And Njoli, Mansfield player, is down. It's fallen to Tom Crawford. Mansfield players are screaming. Mansfield are a bit annoyed with the referee that he's not put that out of play. It's McLaughlin who's down injured. Literally just mentioned about how good of a defender McLaughlin is going forward and defending. And this could be a really serious injury. I don't know what's happened here, but I hope they show the replay. He's holding his side, but he's also feeling his leg at the same time. I think McLaughlin's going to have to go off here, to be fair. He looks really injured. They are going to show the replay. So, and McLaughlin is back up. I don't know how long he's going to be able to continue, if he is going to continue. And he gets up to an applause from all of the Mansfield fans, which is good to see from Mansfield fans there. And the referee's going to add 3 minutes on at the end of the first half. Ball finds Ben Killip. Killip can go long. Just over 2 minutes left at the end of this first half. If the Hartlepool were to get something before half-time, it would be an unbelievable goal and a big moment for them, but just don't look like it's going to happen. But Tom Crawford is battling well, but up towards Akins. And Akins has slipped, and it has gone out of play, and it will be a Hartlepool throw-in. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't say... the thing is, this game started so quickly for Mansfield. First 30 minutes, they were by far the better side. But Hartlepool are slowly growing into this, which is worrying for Mansfield fans. Although it's nothing to really worry about at this moment in time, but I don't know, maybe it is. Maybe it is, I'm not too sure. I have got a banner ready for when I do go for a quick drinks break. Obviously, I'll talk about the first half before we do that. I'm not just going to end it and then say, see you later. Ewan Murray is being urged to shoot. Ewan Murray. Oh! What a strike that is from the Hartlepool centre-back. Being urged to shoot by the away fans. And he says, all right then. And it's an absolute strike and a half from the centre-back. What a strike that is. That is an unbelievable strike. It did take a deflection. Ewan Murray, the centre-back, was urged to shoot by the Hartlepool travelling fans. He did shoot. And to be fair, for a centre-back, he was very close to scoring. Resulting corner comes in, and it just goes through everybody, and it will be a Mansfield goal kick. 10 seconds to go of added time here at Field Mill at the end of the first half. Still Mansfield Town 0, Hartlepool United 0. And Mansfield really should be in front, and if they would have scored that goal that wasn't disallowed, they probably would be 1-0 to the good at half-time. So Christy Pym takes the goal kick, and that should be it, unless they get one last chance. Wes McDonald comes forward, but Quinn, and is that going to be it? And that goes all the way back to Christy Pym, and that is it for the first half at Field Mill. Mansfield Town 0, Hartlepool United 0. And if you look at that first half, in terms of the entirety of the first half. The hosts are really, really unlucky to not be winning this game. They've constantly come down the left-hand side, constantly come down the right-hand side, especially with the likes of Kellen Gordon and Stephen McLaughlin. That's been the driving force for the attacks for Mansfield Town. And you could probably say, you know, they deserve that goal to go in. They've just been completely and utterly the better side, constantly coming forward down both flanks, which just gives you such an option and such a difficulty for a defender. You don't know which side they're going to attack. Are they going to attack then the left, the right? Are they going to use George Maris to go through the middle? There's just so many options that Mansfield are deploying. And it just gives really good opportunity for them to create chances because the opposition doesn't know what they're going to do. I will quickly run through the stats and then I will get a drinks break. So if you're watching the game or if you're just, you know, listening to me, then this will be your chance in the next few minutes to go and get a drink, go and get something to eat and get ready for the second half. So the stats then, 65% possession to Mansfield compared to 35% of Hartlepool. And that's been like it all game as well. 6 Mansfield shots to Hartlepool's 4. 3 of Mansfield's shots have been on target. 0 of Hartlepool's have been on target. Mansfield's 7 corners in this first half compared to just the 1 for Hartlepool. Incidentally, was at the end of the first half. And 5 fouls compared to 4. Yeah, I'd definitely say Mansfield have been the better side. Mansfield 100% the better side. Probably deserve to be winning this game. Hartlepool have overtaken Rochdale in the live table. Yeah, Rochdale have got to play tomorrow anyway, so that doesn't have any influence on the table realistically. And Mansfield stay in 11th as it stands. So like I said, I am going to get a quick drinks break, go and get some refreshments, go and get something to drink, something to eat, and I will speak to you when we are back for the second half. Get your predictions in as well. Let me know your second half predictions. Can Mansfield edge out Hartlepool, or can Hartlepool get a big, big point or even a win? We'll see you for the second half. Thanks for watching the There we are. We're back, chat. We are back for the... Well, we're not back for the second half yet, but we are back for the stream. So get your second half predictions in the chat. Interested in see what you guys have to say for this second half. I'm probably still going to stick with a Mansfield victory. I do still think they're just the better side. I just think overall they're just going to have far too much for Hartlepool in this second half. But it is obviously down to opinion. It is all about opinion. So let me know what you think the score may end up for this second half here at Phil Mill. Don't know why my hair is absolutely a mess, but it's fine. We'll sort that out. It looks awful. It's probably just because I had a shower, but right. Let's read a few comments because I did miss a few comments. Mike, do you think it will be the end of Raybury if County lose at Orient? I said last week, Paul, that it's a difficult one because I generally think that they shouldn't sack him if we lose to Orient because that's expected. I generally don't know what to think about that one personally. I know obviously everyone's expecting me to say, yeah, he should be sacked, this, that, and the other, and expecting me to be ranting and raving. But at the end of the day, right, you can't give him the Leyton Orient game and expect him to get something out of it with the form we've been in. So if you're going to give him the Leyton Orient game, which they have, you have to give him the Rochdale game next Saturday as well. Because otherwise it's like, well, basically, you've been crap all season. Go to Leyton Orient, who are unbelievable, and try and get a win. And if you don't, you're sacked. So, or Swindon, sorry. They got to give him the Swindon game. Forgot that we got Swindon in midweek. So, yeah, give him the Leyton Orient game. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with him having the Leyton Orient game. Then give him the Swindon game. If you're going to sack him, do it after Swindon. Don't do it after Rochdale or a few days before Rochdale. It's got to be Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, if you are going to sack him after Swindon. So, you know, it is what it is. And if he does get sacked, then he deserves to, basically. Sean says, Mike, when did you get back to darts? I'm doing the I'm starting the Grand Prix watch-alongs on Monday, Sean. So Monday at 7. Monday at 7. Mike, Sean, I'm going to Leicester City away. Why would I go in the home end? Leicester versus Newport. Why would I go in the home end? In the Leicester end? Come on, man. It's common sense. Not going to go in the left. Oh, yeah, I'm just buying my ticket. Newport versus Leicester, but I'm just going to go and sit in the home end. It's obvious. It's obvious, but respect your question, but it's pretty obvious that I'm going to be in the Newport end. Like I said, guys, please make sure to smash that like button. Really does help the channel grow. Still 0-0 as well. You'd probably argue that Mansfield deserved to be winning this game based off the fact that they're just so good down the left-hand side, so good down the right-hand side. They just offer so much going forward. And to be honest, I just don't think Hartlepool are good enough to be able to deal with it. Like Hartlepool's best chance all game has been from a bloody free kick in the 38th minute, 39th minute, so... You know, it is what it is at the end of the day. Luke says, Hull 0, Luton 2. Former player of ours, Henry Lansbury. What a bloody finish it was. Who scored the first goal, Luke? So I did ask Sean, but I don't think he knew who scored the first goal. So let me know who scored the first goal for Luton in that game. Big up to Chris, Leicester Side TV, great content creator. Do go and check him out. Don't check him out whilst I'm live, of course. Only joking, Chris. But do check him out when you get the chance to. Great guy, great content creator. He supports Leicester, so you've got to give him the support. Every bit of support at the moment is necessary for a Leicester content creator. So do go and drop him a sub on that channel. Drop a like on his recent video as well. In fact, Chris, I was going to message you to see if I could, when this stream is finished, if I could jump on your question time, because I've liked the look of that question time that you've been doing every Friday, and I was wondering if I finished this, maybe if I could jump on for a little while, because it looks really fun. To be fair, like when you because I think when you do like something like that, just drop a question in straight away. For example, like you drop a question in and then you can build on that question. I think I need to do something like that. Not completely the same on my channel, but something a bit like it, where I do some sort of show where I just have one point where we start off and then just branch off on other things as well. He says cheers, and so true, lol. Yeah, exactly. I do feel sorry for Leicester at the moment, because they're a bit like us, really. Both of us want our managers sacked. We have yeah, that's no worries. I'll be in the chat anyway. I'll be in the chat. If you want to postpone it till 9:30 so I can watch it all, then I'm only joking, mate. I'm only joking. I know that you're on at 9, so I should be on 9:30, something like that. As long as you don't end it within half an hour, 45 minutes, then I should still be able to drop in for a little bit. Alfie Jones, own goal, and ain't really watching it, would rather watch you. Legend. Hopefully that doesn't sound too effing weird. No, absolutely not. That does mean a lot. They'd rather, watch my content than an actual Sky Sports game. So really appreciate the kind words there. Luke, mate. Yeah, Henry Lansbury did play for Bristol City. He's played for quite a few teams, hasn't he? Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest, Bristol City, Luton, obviously now. I think he's played for someone else as well, which I can't quite remember. I've got the bloody hiccups now, which ain't good. Having the hiccups is not good when you're doing a live stream. And to answer your question earlier, Chris, because I didn't really answer it, he said, give it up on Newport. No, I am just going to do a lot more neutral League 2 content. Let me have a look at the poll, actually, because it'd be interesting to see what you guys are saying. Yeah, Mansfield, 52%. 33% Hartlepool United, 15% the draw. So there's 48% of you that don't think Hartlepool will get beat, which is a large percentage. One thing I might do a poll in the second half and change it to who's going down in League 2 and put a few names. I'm not sure yet. Right, is the game back on yet? No, it's not. I'd love to see a red card in this to sort of liven the game up a bit. Preferably for Mansfield as well, because it would give Hartlepool a real chance in the game, but it is what it is. I think Mansfield will just prove to be enough. Sean is sticking with a 3-1 Mansfield prediction. Clever there, to be fair. Like I said, we will be live tomorrow from 10 to 3 for Leyton Orient versus Newport live watch-along. We'll then go live around 6:15 for the post-match reaction show. Getting fans' opinion on it. listening to the manager's press conference, going through the tactics, going through the thoughts of the game. Yeah, that's what we'll do on the post-match show from now on. I'm going to add a lot more interactivity. That's a nice word, isn't it? Interactivity. Going to add a lot more interactivity on the post-match reaction show, getting you guys involved, because that's what the main purpose of football opinion really is, getting fans' opinion on it. Last question before I turn this screen off so I can watch the game. I'm in the Premier League, so I only watch like the games that interest me. Chris, maybe you should get to grips now with the Championship by watching games, considering that's where you're headed. Ooh, fighting talk. I love it ahead of the derby. Right, let me get the game on now. It is Hartlepool to get us underway. And trust them to make substitutions. Typical. Right, so okay, right. Hartlepool are making a double change, which I'll just quickly adjust. So off comes Regan Tumulty. And in his place, it is Brodie Patterson. So Brodie Patterson is on for Regan Tumulty. And the other change is Callum Cook coming on for Mikael and Joyley. To be fair, I don't know why Callum Cook didn't start the game. Callum Cook is a fantastic player. I don't know why he didn't start. Big up, Alex. Ask Alex. Hope you're well, mate. What's your thoughts ahead of tomorrow? Are you looking forward to that game against the mighty Tottenham Hotspur? I've got just Dorito crisps, Sean. Lovely ball gets played up towards Akins, but in the end, the ball gets ushered away from Akins and Hartlepool can come forward again. I don't really... Not really. My attention's sort of turned from Manchester United, Alex, to mainly more Newport and League Two. Obviously, I still want Man United to win every game. I'll still watch the game and stuff like that, but won't do content or much content on Man United and stuff like that. But yeah, I am confident. I generally am for some reason. I don't know why I'm confident, but I am. Quinn's ball in towards the box. And it will be a throw-in to Hartlepool on that far side. Hartlepool are scoring in front of their fans now, which I love. I always love scoring in front of your fans. If you're away from home, it's something that I don't know if you guys in the chat feel the same way, but when I'm away, if you're watching your team away from home, I always like to shoot towards the away fans in the second half. It just gives you that extra bit of boost to get you over the line. Obviously, we see it with Old Trafford in front of the Stretford End, Liverpool in front of the Kop. You know, iconic moments happen when scoring towards your away to the majority of your fans at the end of a game. Thanks for hitting the like button, Alex. We are on the road to 4,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane, by the way. Can't even believe I'm saying that still, but yeah, we are on the road to 4K. McLaughlin, lovely little interchange there. McLaughlin comes forward inside. Oh, it's a bit stretched, but Ollie Clark manages to play it out to the right-hand side. Kellen Gordon back into Ollie Clark. Finds Kellen Gordon. And it's another Mansfield Town corner. Don't know how many corners Mansfield have had. Probably nearly into double figures already. It's constant Mansfield Town pressure, really is. And you can see why. I keep saying it, but you can see why they are up there. And why they deserve to be up there as well. Not just up there, because teams can be up there. And, you know, got lucky, I think, like Barrow have potentially. Stevenage, maybe. They probably won't be there every season. But Mansfield are always in the top 7 or top 10 at least. Barring the odd couple of seasons. They're always a challenging team. And I think that's a lot harder to... It's hard to get into the top 7 in League 2. But to consistently get in the top 7 is even harder, isn't it? So many times they've reached the playoffs. Just because they're just so good. Hawkins finds George Maris. Clark. Stephen McLaughlin finds Quinn. Back to McLaughlin again. He's got options. McLaughlin comes inside. It's in towards Lucas Akins. And Meniassi does excellently well at the back to usher that out for a goal kick. Great play from the Hartlepool United centre-back, Rollin Meniassi. Great play from him there. Mike, do you think the goal's off? Yeah, the goal was offside, 100%. Yeah. Stephen Quinn was just about offside. I don't think Mansfield can argue too much about it. Obviously, you're gonna always argue a decision, aren't you? But realistically, 90% of their fans would know that that wasn't a goal and it was offside. Like I said, as a fan of a football club, you're always gonna try and give your side the benefit of the doubt. But realistically, it is offside. Aikens does ever so well to get away, but so physical. Lucas Akins is so physical. Into George Maris. Are you still watching the game, Paul? Because I know obviously you said you put it on late. Are you still watching the game? Lovely ball into the box. It's in! George Lapsley! Mansfield Town 1. Hartlepool United 0. Finally, Mansfield break the deadlock. A lovely ball from Kellen Gordon down the right-hand side. Whips a beautiful ball in towards the box. And it's George Lapsley who scores the goal for Mansfield. Literally has been coming since the first minute of the game. Excellent bit of play down this right-hand side. Finds Elliot Hewitt into Kellen Gordon. Kellen Gordon takes David Ferguson on. Whips an unbelievable ball. George Lapsley is unmarked in the penalty box. I don't know what the Hartlepool defence is doing there. I don't know what the defence is doing there. They are not marking George Lapsley, and it's a tap-in. Great goal, great team play. 1-0 Stags. You'd probably fancy them to go on and win this, like Paul says, 3 or 4-0 now. Great goal, great goal. That's what I mean. That's what they've got that not many teams in this division have. They play the ball into Hewitt. Hewitt plays it to Kellen Gordon. He skips past David Ferguson, whips a ball in. George Lapsley is unmarked. That's how easy it was for them. And they've been doing that all game. And they're coming forward again here. Stephen Quinn, Akins. They could go 2-0 up. Akins, Kellen Gordon shoots wide. Just updated the title. But yeah, this is what I mean. They're just too good, I'm sorry. They are just too good. Smash a like on the video if Mansfield Town are getting promoted. And that puts Mansfield into the top 3 as it stands. Mansfield Town into the top 3. Leyton Orient, Northampton, Mansfield Town are the top 3 in the division. Yeah, that's a massive goal for Mansfield now, isn't it? It's a huge goal for Mansfield Town. You'd probably expect them to score a few more now. As soon as they scored 1, it was game over. I said 2-1 Mansfield, didn't I, to be fair? They're going to get away with this, Hartlepool. Oh, they just get so unlucky. They just get so unlucky. Every time Hartlepool tried to come forward, they just get dispossessed straight away. Yes, it was only a matter of time for the first one. Hartlepool offering nothing, and defensively they're not that good either. Lucas Aitkins, lovely ball up to Stephen Quinn. I'm surprised he didn't just play on there, but he has gone back for the free kick. George Maris tried to play it quickly, and he has into Aitkins. Completely caught Hartlepool off guard there. Kellen Gordon is going to want to whip it in again. Lovely ball from Clark into Hewitt, sorry, and Clark has done ever so well. Hewitt has done ever so well there. What's the brilliant news, Luke? And hi, Angel. Thanks for tuning in. Angel Shiboza. Thanks for tuning in. Support on this stream has been absolutely fantastic, guys. So please do keep up the support. It really does help the channel. I know you may think that I'm nagging or something like that, but it really does help the channel, your support. So keep showing that great support, and I'll keep with the great content. Well, I think it's great anyway. You might not. But yeah, I'll keep bringing out the content for you guys. Quinn's ball in. Aikins! Oh, it's missed 2 or 3. But Hartlepool, Mansfield calling for handball in the box. But let's be honest, it's not going to matter if Hartlepool concede a penalty, is it? They're never going to get anything out of this. They just look so flat. They just look so flat at the moment. And that's a worrying sign when a team looks flat. Kellen Gordon was a major, got an assist for the George Lapsley goal to give Mansfield the 1-0 lead that they have. Now we all know why Jeff Sterling is moody on Soccer Saturday, because Hartlepool can't win a game. Yeah. Aitkins into Gordon, into Lapsley. Oh! What a save! Oh my God, Ben Killip. What a save. Gordon's ball in, Lapsley. That is an outrageous save. That is a ridiculous save from the Hartlepool United goalkeeper. I think George Lapsley should be scoring that, to be fair, Lapsley. But it's an unbelievable save from the goalkeeper. If you're watching the game, let me know your thoughts on that save. I know Paul is watching the game, so he's probably going to let me know his thoughts in a minute. But Jesus, right at him as well. The reflex, the speed to quickly make that save. Should be 2-0 Mansfield, to be fair, but it's an unbelievable save from the goalkeeper. Mansfield with a resulting corner. It's George Maris over this. George Maris whips the ball in. It's a mess in the box. And it's in! It's 2-0 Mansfield! Riley Harbottle! And it is Mansfield 2, not Northampton. Mansfield 2, Hartlepool United 0. Awful defending. The goalkeeper's just made an unbelievable save to put it out for a corner. The ball comes in and no one can command the cross. It's an excellent ball in from George Maris. Brilliant ball in. Gets headed away. McLaughlin heads it on target. And it just falls to Riley Harbottle. No one picks him up on the 6-yard box. And Riley Harbottle gives Mansfield Town a 2-0 lead at Field Mill. Mansfield 2, Hartlepool United 0. This could be a lot more than 3 or 4 like we mentioned, Paul. This could be an absolute rout. Riley Harbottle, Mansfield Town 2, Hartlepool United 0. And this is becoming disastrous for Hartlepool United. Keith Curl has come in and it looks like the exact same problems are appearing. Gordon's ball in towards the box. You probably fancy them to score 4 or 5 with the way they're playing every time they come forward. They look like they're going to score, and that will be a throw into Hartlepool. Mansfield apparently are looking to make a change. I'm telling you what, they're a special team, Mansfield Town. They're a special team. Lucas Akins and Hartlepool should clear this, and they do. Only as far as Elliot Hewitt. It was Mike. A remarkable save, that one, but my 3-0 looking good now. What do you think about the goal, though, Paul? Because that goal was awful defending for the goal. The ball comes in from the corner. No one commands it. Mark Shelton is coming off. And Josh Ummerer is coming on. So a centre midfielder off for Hartlepool. And they're bringing a striker on. Josh Ummerer is coming on for Mark Shelton. So a striker coming on for a centre midfielder. They're going for it. And to be fair, Wes McDonald comes forward. What is that? See, this is what I mean. They have some awful decision-making. Some awful decision-making from the Hartlepool United players. Keith Curl looks like he's bringing on another substitution. Mansfield are just so composed. I say that. Riley Harbottle. What has Harbottle done? Oh, what a goal! What a game! Mansfield 2, Hartlepool United 1. An absolute gift from Riley Harbottle. Literally just put Mansfield 2-0 in front. And the on-loan Nottingham Forest centre-back has give Hartlepool an absolute gift. Josh Ummerer has only just come on the pitch. And he has been given an absolute gift. Mansfield 2, Hartlepool United 1. What a game. What a game. What a game. 2-1. Wow. I'll tell you what, Hartlepool look like they can go and get another. Hartlepool are on the front foot here. Alex Lacey goes in towards Josh Amura, but the goalkeeper manages to somehow get to it. But it is a gift. It is an absolute gift, you're right. That is just... Thank you, Sean. Thank you for the kind words, mate. Still up towards Riley Harbottle, who goes long, looking for Stephen Quinn. And that is great, great defending from Hartlepool United. They are giving this. "302 Hartlepool fans have travelled to Mansfield for this fixture," which is good support, to be fair. Very good support from Hartlepool to Mansfield on a Friday night. 302. Oh, I can't believe how this game has gone. Mansfield been by far the better team for basically 90% of the game so far. Go 2-0 in front. You're expecting them to go on to win the game 3-4-0. An absolute gift from Riley Harbottle, who literally went and scored to give Hartlepool their goal back into the game. And now it's Hartlepool looking like they could go and score the next goal. An unbelievable game of football here. League 1 and 2 and the Championship was criminally well, not really the Championship, because the Championship does get recognition. Of course, it does, because it's the second tier of English football, so that's always going to get the recognition it gets. But League 1 and League 2 are criminally underrated in terms of quality and in terms of entertainment. Oh, they've given the ball away again. Where's McDonald? And Josh Ummerer couldn't run for the ball because he knew he was in an offside position. 302 fans. I salute you, proper fans. That is commitment. On a Friday night. McLaughlin, can they bury the game again? McLaughlin, another Mansfield corner. Mansfield will want to get a third goal to bury this game again. Corner for George Maris. Ball comes in. What has happened there? It's gone right across the face of goal. Ball comes in. I don't know what happens here. I think it comes off a Hartlepool man. It does. Stephen Quinn goes over to the other side to take the other corner from the far side. So Stephen Quinn to take this corner from the far side. Ball comes in from the corner. Headed away. Comes back out to Stephen Quinn again, who whips the ball in. It's in towards the penalty area, and the goalkeeper's run all the way to go and get the ball. Ben Kinnip has sprinted to get that ball. This is a proper game. This is a game between a team at the bottom of the league and a team at the top of the league. Both desperate for points for both different reasons. Mansfield desperate to get into that top three. Hartlepool desperate to get out of the bottom two. Unbelievable game of football this is. And to be fair, even though Mansfield are the better side and Mansfield have been the better side in this game, I still can't predict the winner, which is unbelievable because it's just had everything. It's had a disallowed goal. It's had mistakes at the back. He's had unbelievable bits of play, attacking football end to end at times, drama. All this game is missing is like a red card or a penalty, something like that, or an own goal. It's had everything apart from a few things. Long throw in for Hartlepool. Yeah, game on. You're right, Sean. Goalkeeper should clear that, and he does. Let's just make sure I've not missed any substitutions. No, I haven't. And Kellen Gordon has fouled the Hartlepool United player, and it is going to be a free kick to the visitors. I'll tell you what, this has been an unbelievable game of football, hasn't it? How Hartlepool United are still in this game with how bad they've been over the 70 minutes played, or coming up to 70 minutes. Are you still watching the game, Paul? Be interesting to know if you are still watching it, and do you think Hartlepool can come back into it? Because, like I said, the majority of people would just say, no, Mansfield will win this pretty comfortably. But I'm not too sure, to be fair. All right, one thing I will do is a little poll. Right, I've got a poll on the chat. Obviously, two teams can get relegated, but just vote for who you think. Vote for a team that you think will get relegated. And the top two in the vote is the two that I'll say that we've decided as a community of the two teams that will go down. So if Rochdale and Gillingham get the most votes, then that's essentially the two that I think, or you guys think, that may get relegated. Should go straight to the goalkeeper and does. Whoa. We're currently on 21 likes as well, which is absolutely insane for a League 2 watch-along. So if you haven't hit that like button already, please make sure to do so. Fair enough, Sean. Just out of curiosity, Sean, who do you think will get relegated with Gillingham? Because obviously I know you voted for Gillingham on the vote, but who do you think will be down with them? Like I said, I'm probably still going to stick with my prediction that I said at the start of the season. Still going to go with Hartlepool and Harrogate. No, I'm not going to change my prediction. I might do a mid-season prediction if you guys would want to see that on the channel. You might not want to see that, but I might do a mid-season table prediction. So having a look at the first half of the season, and predicting it for the second half, or I might just leave it and just see how badly I get it. Evening to Chris Welch. Thanks for tuning in. Chris says, evening, just got in from work. I've got weekend off as always to enjoy the football, I imagine. Well, you can enjoy the football for one of your teams because the other one has not done very well at the moment, have they? But Carlisle are definitely making up for it at the moment. They're doing excellent for you. And to be fair, Chris, I know obviously you've not watched this game. I don't know if you're going to put this game on to watch, but Mansfield were all over Hartlepool, and then the goal that Hartlepool scored was a gift from the Mansfield centre-back who scored the goal, Riley Harbottle. And since then, it's been constant working of the ball for Hartlepool. They've completely and utterly changed the game by that one goal. Who do you think will go up from the National League? Any team other than Wrexham. I would love Chesterfield and Notts County to get promoted, to be fair. I really want to see Notts County back in the league so I can go to the biggest ground in Nottingham. It went 1-0 to Mansfield, then went 2-0, and then Hartlepool got one back. Jack Hamilton is on for Wes McDonald. Again, some of these decisions that Keith Curl has gone with, a bit sort of controversial. Not starting with Callum Cook, who's a fantastic player. Not starting with Josh Ummera. But Jack Hamilton is on. I only done it on purpose, Luke, because I knew you were in the chat. Of course, they're not the second best team in Nottingham. I was just doing it for banter, mate. I hate Wrexham for obvious reasons, because they think they're Welsh when really they're English. That's exactly what I mean, Paul. Hartlepool have been awful in this game, but somehow they've managed to muster a chance where they're one goal away from getting something from this game. I'll tell you what, if I predict the bottom two teams in League Two this season, I'll be delighted. Because I said Hartlepool, Harrogate at the start of the season. If both of them... Oh, I'll tell you what, there is risky passing from Mansfield here. Mansfield are not really... I think they're getting a bit rattled by the way Hartlepool are coming forward. Because Christy Pym in the Mansfield goal is a very, very experienced goalkeeper at League Two level. And he is so scared on the ball. Every time he's on the ball, it looks like he's worried about what Hartlepool players are going to be chasing him down. I genuinely think Mansfield are feeling a bit rattled by the way in the resurgence that Hartlepool have shown in this second half. I think Solihull Moors have been unlucky. I hate MGH. I think they've just been so unlucky in the last few years. I just think it's one of those where it'll never happen, unfortunately. I really like Solihull Moors as a club. I think they really do seem like a really decent club, and it's in Birmingham, so that's a decent away day. But I just think they're missing the boat. Ball gets cleared. It will be a Mansfield throw-in. It's actually hard to pick a man of the match if I was to pick one from this game. I'd probably say, I think their right wing back, Kellen Gordon, has been excellent. I think George Maris has just showed his class. George Lapsley has been good as well. Ollie Clark in midfield. Stephen Quinn, McLaughlin. They've all had some really good performances. Kellen Gordon's ball. Finds McLaughlin. Is he going to hit it? Oh, lovely bit of footwork from McLaughlin. Finds Stephen Quinn. Ball inside the box. Lucas Akins. And now Hartlepool are on the break. End-to-end football here at Field Mill. Tom Crawford. And that's great play from Josh Umerah. Wins a free kick for Hartlepool. Yes, I agree with you. I hate MGH. League 2 does need 3 relegation spots. I worry for Colchester, to be honest, especially after their new head coach appointment. I mean, on paper they should be fine, but it's not played on paper, it's played on the pitch. Wrexham will only be only get big money, but the bloody Deadpool Ryan. Yeah, it is what it is. Look, Wrexham, they've got all the money, but they're not doing anything with it. So, just let them have the money. They're probably going to bottle promotion again like they did last season, losing to Boreham Wood. You've got all that money and you can't even beat Boreham Wood. So let them. Unless they get promoted, I'm not worried about them. I don't even care about them, to be fair. If they do get promoted, I'll be a bit worried then. But because I think if they get into the Football League, yeah, but that's not. You can't give credit where it's due, can you? Paul Mullin literally only went there for the money, and Wrexham fans are like, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. He was literally getting promoted with Cambridge to League One. He was literally going to be playing League One football. Same as Ben Tozer at Cheltenham. Both were going to be playing League One football. They just all dropped down for the money. It's so obvious as well. But anyway, free kick to Hartlepool, 80th minute. This will be a perfect time to score because they could probably go on and win it because Mansfield would just be shocked. It's a free kick and it's easily saved by Christy Pym in the Mansfield goal. There's some really good players that I like in this Mansfield side. Their goalkeeper, Christy Pym, Flinders on the bench. They've just got some unbelievable footballers. And look, whatever you think about this league, there are some players that are really capable. And Josh Umerah cuts inside the box. Umerah! Oh, why has he wasted it? Absolutely wasted it, Josh Umerah. A great chance to put Hartlepool level. And Mansfield time wasting to get to the ball. You can see Mansfield are rattled. You can see Mansfield are rattled here. I tell you what, they are rattled. Mansfield Town are rattled by Hartlepool United. They're time wasting. They're risky on the ball. They're struggling when Hartlepool come forward. Tom Crawford. Oh, unlucky. They're going to break away, though, Mansfield, but intercepted again by Hartlepool. This will be a massive point, or even 3, if Hartlepool can get it, and it will be a throw-in to the visitors. Excuse me. Yeah, I'd probably agree. They do have more money, yeah. They do have more ambition, but that ambition comes down to the money, and then the following will come down to the money as well. So George Lapsley coming off for Mansfield Town had an unbelievable performance yet again for them. He will come off for Will Swan. And Jordan Berry is on for... Who's he coming on for? And Jordan Berry is coming on for Kellen Gordon. Again, an unbelievable performance from Kellen Gordon. And Jordan Berry himself is a very good footballer. Jordan Berry is on. And George Lapsley is off. And Will Swan, the on loan Nottingham Forest striker, is on. if Hartlepool do get something out of this, I'd give the whole team man of the match. Mansfield got the jitters. Yeah, I generally think they could get something from this. Let me know in chat. Can Hartlepool get something from this game in the last, what? 6.5 minutes plus added time. No, Scunthorpe are going down again, mate. Scunthorpe are going down to the National League North. What a woeful team they are. The fact that we're going to be potentially in a world where Barrow and Stevenage are going to be 3 leagues above, 3 leagues above Scunthorpe is crazy. When you think Scunthorpe were in the Scunthorpe were in the championship not so long ago with Yeovil. Ollie Clark does very well. Into Jordan Berry. Into Clark. Berry. Ball falls to Will Swan. Mo Silla comes forward for, not Mo Salah, Mo Silla. And Josh Ummer was fouled by Ollie Hawkins there at the back. And it is a free kick to Hartlepool, which... Oh, there's a throw-in. Thought it was a free kick. Riley Hardbottle is off. The man who scored the second but gifted Hartlepool, and it's not. They've made the wrong sub. Hartlepool fans are frustrated with this because they put the wrong substitute on the board, and Hartlepool fans are trying to say that they're time wasting. And it is Stephen Quinn off for Kieran Wallace is the sub. Kieran Wallace on for Stephen Quinn. Long ball up towards Umara. I'm not surprised, mate. If I was an Oldham fan, I'd probably be doing the exact same. Why would you do that? Wait, who do you actually even support? I don't even know who you support. Jordan Berry down the right-hand side. And fair play, they've done well there. And that's a free kick from Josh Umara. And it will be a foul from Josh Umara, free kick to Mansfield Town. 3 minutes plus added time at Field Mill. Mansfield, if they can get away with a result here, a win here. See, this is what champions or promotion teams will do. This is what they'll do. They will grind out results. Fair enough. Fair enough. Christy Pym will collect. Support on this stream has been absolutely fantastic, by the way, guys. So, really do appreciate your support. There will be a Newport watch-along tomorrow against Leyton Orient. I was thinking of doing a Arsenal-Tottenham watch-along, but a lot of people are going to be streaming it anyway. And also, I'm going to be streaming the Newport game. Then I'm going to be doing the post-match reaction. So it's a lot of time streaming. So I may as well just just do the Newport game. Mohamed Silla has come off and Clark Oda has come on. Josh Umara is in! Oh my God, it's in! In the 89th minute! Mansfield Town 2! Hartlepool United 2! The fans run to the bottom of the Mansfield away stand. Limbs! Absolute limbs! Mansfield Town 2! Hartlepool United 2! Wow! Mansfield fans are silent! Lovely ball up towards Josh Umara. He gets the nod onto the ball, battles off the defender, slots it past Christy Pym. What a goal that is! That is a fantastic goal. Mansfield 2, Mansfield 2, Hartlepool United 2. Josh Umara has scored both of them. He came on in the 60th minute, and in 29 minutes, he has put Mansfield from being 2-0 up to 2-2. Josh Umara has changed this football match. Mansfield Town 2, Hartlepool United 2. What a game. What a game. Keith Curl is working his magic. I don't know who's come on. I think James Perch has come on for Riley Harbottle. So Josh Umara got booked, of course, for that celebration of over-celebrating whatever the actual rule is. But I believe it was Riley Harbottle off. So Riley Harbottle is off. James Perch is on. James Perch, of course, former Newcastle United player. And the other substitution is Jason Law for George Maris. Jason Law for George Maris is the other substitution. Please hit the like button if you haven't done so already. Hit the subscribe button as well. Absolute unreal scenes. Unreal scenes at Field Mill. Dramatic. And Hartlepool could still go and win this game. Stephen McLaughlin. Ball comes in. Only as far as Ollie Clark. Ollie Clark does well. Jason Law inside the box. Ollie Clark. Surely you've got to hit it. Clark. It's blocked. And Hartlepool could break. Hartlepool United are on the break. Tom Crawford. Oh, Umara. Oh, my Lord. Josh Umara nearly scored a hat-trick off the bench. Oh, my God. What a game of football. Hartlepool United are the favourites. James Perch goes long. There's still 75 seconds left at Field Mill. Ball's back to Christy Pym. You would not want to predict if this is going to end as a 2-2 draw or a 3-2 either side. Ball up towards Berry, but should get cleared by Hartlepool, and it does. Big up to 26 people in the stream. Unbelievable support. Less than 2 minutes of added time here at Field Mill. Mansfield 2, Hartlepool United 2. Law in towards Aikens, cleared away by Hartlepool. This is unbelievable. This is absolutely outrageous. Throw in to Mansfield. Stephen McLaughlin on this near side. Surely it's got to be a long throw inside the box. Surely he's got to just launch this forward. Thank you, Paul, for the kind words. It has been a great show. Surely he's got to go long through, and Jason Law is calling for it. Stephen McLaughlin goes long. Lucas Aikens in the box. And it is going to be a free kick to Hartlepool with 1 minute left on the clock. 1 minute left on the clock. Mansfield Town 2, Hartlepool United 2. An absolute unbelievable Friday night game in League 2. And it's going to be Ben Killip to waste as much time as possible. Launches a lovely ball forward up towards Umara. And it is going to be a goal kick, which Christy Pym will take. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Have Mansfield got one last chance to get something from the game? 15 seconds left on the clock. Christy Pym with the goal kick. Launches it forward. Surely not. Ball gets cleared away by Hartlepool. Aikens tried to win it, but James Perch heads it forward. And Hartlepool clear it up towards Steve McLaughlin, who heads it up in the air. Will Swan goes up for it. Lucas Aikens finds Jordan Bowery. And he gets fouled, does he not? And the referee's not give it. And Hartlepool United can break. And that's a... Hartlepool have got one last chance to knock this into the 6-yard area. Jason Law's just been booked by the referee. Hartlepool have got one chance, and one chance only, to launch this towards... The goalkeeper's not going up for it. Surely they've got to get more players in the box if they're going to get one last chance. This is outrageous. One last chance here at Field Mill, and it's for the visitors. It's for bottom of the league, Hartlepool United. An unbelievable game, launched in towards the box. They do win the flick on. It's in towards the area. It's in towards Umara. Josh Umara. And he's gone down. Is it a penalty? And it's not a penalty. He's not pointed to the spot. It is a goal kick. We're into the 7th minute of added time. Christy Pym. Are Mansfield going to get a chance? They're not. Full time at Field Mill. Mansfield Town 2. Hartlepool United 2. What a result for the away side. Going into the game, yet to win a game in the league. Mansfield go 2-0 up and look like they're commanding the game. And one error at the back for Mansfield gives Hartlepool a way back into the game. Then they equalise through Josh Umara, who made an unbelievable impact. Came on the hour mark, scored 2 minutes later, and then 29 minutes later after that, an unbelievable substitute from Keith Curl. Hartlepool will be gutted that they didn't win it at the end. They had a chance to win it. Unbelievable game of football. Like I said, your support on this stream has been absolutely outrageous. So please do make sure to hit the like button. We will, in fact, do a little raid. We will raid one of my good mates, Chris, in the chat. So I'm going to put the link in the chat. Do go over to Chris's channel. He is a Leicester City fan, so I will be going over there as well. I'm going to spam the link in the chat. Go over to his channel, say Mike Green Raid, and I will see you guys over there. Thanks for watching. Hartlepool United get an unbelievable point away from home against Mansfield. Thanks for watching.